Andrey Smaev just dropped a video doing 130 kilos. That's almost 300 pounds on a back pressure lift. A bunch of people sent me the video, asked me to react to it. So I skipped through it, but we're gonna watch the whole thing. I already did one of my reaction videos on Andrey Smaev and talk about his potential. And what I learned from a lot of people from Russia, that he's really not that interested in arm wrestling. He's more interested in social media and doing some crazy things. Like, look at him, look at this picture. It doesn't look like human. This looks like, I don't know, Gears of War character or something like this. It's kind of crazy. So the things that he lifts is insane, right? In arm wrestling, we know it's more about just your individual muscle strength or movement strength. It's coordination issue. It's many different things. But I would be very happy to see someone like him try arm wrestling and really get into it deep. He is more of a social media guy that he will just lift some insane amounts of weights for different exercises and different lifts. So yeah, let's check it out. And let's go from beginning. So this channel is called Andrey Smaev on English. So they're doing a little bit of dubbing and everything else here. Thickness of the handle, it's quite wide. Right now there's 100 kilos on the machine, 100 kilos on the machine. Did he just say he crushed his usual 1.5 thousand rep wrist workout this morning? So, you know, like, this is insane ability. Let's say, I don't know if it's 100 kilos there or he cuts in at half, 50%, like, so it's 50. Just holding it on fingers is great. For me, all the time, like, what is a rep? I look at it like whenever someone posts something, like, I'm like, what do you count as a rep, right? Is the rep from here to here, or is it here to here? You know, like, is it here? So when you start doing it till here, does it still count if you do it like this? So for me, reps are another magical word that social media is kind of taking away from us. So let's see if, yeah, I want to see the machine, like how it looks. So it halves, yeah. So he says like it's 130 kilos, but the real weight is 65 kilos. Okay, like I'll be honest, like that is not crazy, but that's pretty impressive anyway. How he looks at this insane. It doesn't make any sense how any human could actually look something like this. Like I think I'm thinking like Golem, right? Something like that. The Thing from Fantastic Four. It's insane. So here he starts doing his back pressure exercises, right? So like there's a lot of variations how guys do it. I'll be honest with you guys. So there's just one variation where it actually hits everything, where you don't take away the tension from your elbow flexors. It is a variation where your elbow flexors are lined up in the same line, right? It's right here, so the same line. It doesn't do like this, doesn't do like this. It stays in the same line, right? Then you hit it perfectly. And there's a 90-degree angle with a cable system in your hand, so it goes like this. When there's 90-degree angle, that's where the maximum tension is. As soon as you change the angle like this, right, and you change the angle like this, you don't really know how much weight you're getting, and you can, you know, kind of play around with it a lot. But anyway, we'll take a look at it. And here, like you can see, he's turned himself in, so there's a lot more on the bicep than on brachialis and brachioradial. Like, everything looks insane. That looks absolutely insane. It doesn't look like it's a real human, actually. He's not doing like a rising, right? Rising would be going up, would be more like what Hermes is doing. He's doing more of a back pressure movement. So he kind of locks in the position with his elbow and just pulls back. It is fine variation to do it. Everyone arm wrestles a little bit differently. But again, just taking away those angles, it changes things a lot. It's still really impressive. I don't know how much weight here is, but there's probably a lot. So here you can see it stands like this, and it's almost 90-degree, right? And he moves backward. Okay, this is where he fails. So this is where the elbow flexion and the rising actually fails. And what he's gonna do, what he's doing here, he's doing a row. It's not a back pressure anymore. It goes to a row. It starts like this, but he's holding. If you're actually holding the strap on your hand, it's not wrapped around, it's not pulling you like this. Let me get a strap and just show you. completely different. He's telling like, you know, like I'm watching Hermes, I want to do it like him. So here again, setup is like this. He sets up like this, but what he will do like this. You see, he does like this. So the back pressure still stays, but it doesn't have that much attention. You're actually doing a row. You can see almost here the cable and his arm. He puts it like this. Yeah, let's see like this. He puts it like this, and when he rows, it's almost in the same line. So you kind of have to cut. If you want to lift something, you cut it at 90 degrees. You cut in it. As soon as you change it and you're doing like this is not a back pressure. This is just a rowing motion, right? So if his goal was to do what Hermes did, he's not doing that at all. 111.5 kilos. I still can't believe like this is a real human. Look at him. Like everything is just like, it doesn't look real. Like, it looks like someone made this with AI. Andrey Smaev is just, yeah, full row. Let's take a look here again. So he sets up like this, but again, his arm is forward. It's not cutting at 90 degrees, so the tension already is less. And then he just pulls back. He keeps some kind of elbow flexion, but there's not a lot of tension on that elbow flexion, as he's not really lifting the weight up. He's just pulling it backwards, right? There's still some tension. It requires some kind of strength to keep it together, but this is, for me, just a rowing exercise. I do similar things just to work on my pulling down power. Of course, with like weights 20 sizes less or 20 times less than he's doing. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, you know? Yeah, that's a row. We can go at the end and then, so this is, what is it? Let's go. 130 kilos. So this is the famous, or the title, like 130 kilos on back pressure. Full on row, like his arm and the cable is in the same line. It just goes there. Let's go back to beginning. Let's just take a look. So this is 47.5 kilos. This is very normal weight. This is very, I would say for elite arm wrestlers, it's not heavyweight, right? 50, 60 kilos. When you cut it at 90 degrees, that would be the weight that actually most guys lift, right? Okay. And here, and like for me, this looks good. This looks really good. It's not bad. Let's see, put on more. So 57.5 kilos, 57.5. Still, like you can see the movement is up. So this would be a very good weight for, you know, the heavier and stronger guys, the higher level. This would be just what I would say, yeah, that's about right. And for him, it would be something that he could probably easily do. I want to see the moment where it all changes completely. And so I would say 70, maybe 75 would be the line. Yeah, like he kind of got it, but he got completely opened up. So this is the end goal. Andrey Smaev lifts on the back pressure, 57.5, and fails or gets opened up at 80. Still kind of manages, but not the same way. For me, you have to understand what you do. When you do exercise like this and you start really good, and then at the end you just chase numbers and it started looking like completely different exercise. And the thing is, it's not even looking like completely different exercise. It is a completely different exercise. It's like starting with, you know, doing squats with 100 kilos with full depth, and then, you know, put on 120 kilos and starting partials, and then putting on 20 more kilos and just doing quarters. You know, it's just like that. You're taking away range of motion, you're taking away the movement, and here it was completely different. I would say he's very impressive, but it wasn't the back pressure. It wasn't the back pressure at all. You know, like, I don't know if anyone would disagree with me. You can take a look at this video. Still impressive. I don't think 130 kilos, the average arm wrestlers could even just pull out like this. I think it's very impressive, but it's not a back pressure. It's not a back pressure. There's some things you keep, but you like, I will be much stronger on pulling backwards than I am on rising upwards, right? But most of the time, rising part is the one that breaks. You can pull back, but someone already pinned you. You know, different styles and different things, but probably for a shock factor and like this, just for me, no, it wasn't 130. I would love to see him squared up and just go on a back pressure and see how much he can lift there, because this wasn't it. And we really don't know, because he made a jump from, I think, from 57 to 80 or 67. I think from one of those, from 57 to 80. I'll check. He did from 67 to 80 kilos, and it was a big jump. Definitely. Andrey Smaev is something special, forever has been. But arm wrestling is a lot of things, especially coordination. For me, I don't think he needs more strength to be good at arm wrestling. He needs coordination. That means he needs to get on table and arm wrestle in good, controlled way and slowly understand what he's doing. Still impressive, like the things, but not the thing that he said, not the back pressure thing. No. Yeah, so this was my small reaction video. I would love to see Andrey Smaev take arm wrestling seriously, really get on table and start to arm wrestle and do some stuff. Most things the guys do are actually just for the clicks, and definitely got reaction from me, but it's not the thing that they said it is. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in comment section below. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling, guys. No, there's no where you can get it, like here, a little bit of here. Okay, bye.